Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre,
From way up.
oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Oh, look at this. Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Piercing elbow drop. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
From above!
From the top, double axe handle connects. You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
Set up in the corner now. And then follows it up with the line.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Oh, he saw it coming. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. Punishing power slam. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career.
CM Punk looking to end it.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
The lights are dimming for McIntyre. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Wow. Repeated knees to the hamstring. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Propping him up in the corner.
Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there. Hurricanrana from the top.
That was awesome, Cole.
He's going up.
Taking flight. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. Big impact off the neck.
And Drew, this one's for the match. Punk powers out, still going strong.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Oh, driver.
spiked him.
Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now.
Piercing chop.
Hooked up.
He breaks out with a well-aimed knee strike.
Glasgow kiss.
Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk. McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with
Turning the tables.
knee strike connects. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
He's heading back to the ring.
Big boot.
He might have him.
His arm showed up the mat before one.
Wow. McIntyre about to launch into something.
Mention go driver. Cover, oh, come on. Blatantly
Steal this one.
And referee cuts off the count at one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Spinning kick to the gut. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And enters back into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
You have to be filled with malice to go grabbing a sledgehammer like he has. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Arm wringer.
And met with a right hand.
Just blasting back with an elbow to the face.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Makes the cover. And a kick out. What on earth?
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago.
An opponent like a sack of cement drop with a clothesline.
John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Whoa, using that hammer like this was a track and field event. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Huge kick connects.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch locked in.
It looks like the Scottish
McIntyre needs to find a way to break out of this hold. And it looks like he has. McIntyre escapes.
And you notice the black armband in the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. Trying armbar. Trying arm. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, what an axe handle.
I'd say this has been tough.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Caught with the full force of a sledgehammer.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Boom! GTS. That has to be the one that ends this. I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
Face first impact. The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that. What has Drew got coming to him?
Oh, God.
Quick rotation on the suplex. And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken. Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Northern Lights. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
McIntyre returning to the ring. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.